Hi guys, Bruce here. Well, unfortunately, this almost nice Quantum came in, Briggs & Stratton Quantum, around 5 to 6 horsepower depending on the rating. But it's got a hole in the block. I didn't know that. It just came in as my pal that cruises yard sales and stuff. Actually, this came from his daughter. And I think they hit something really hard. I'm not going to show you that right now because every time I move it, it pukes oil on the floor. So I'm going to just part this guy out. Are you with me? So let's get it jacked up. Good. So I'm not going to be taking everything off this guy, obviously, because they're... Oh, yeah. Okay, we got to have a look, right? You see that? Right there? That's where the rod came flying through the block. That's why it's making such a mess. So let's just, you guys can watch from, should we boost you up in height and see if that helps? And maybe you can see a little more. See me a little bit more and a little bit less of my back. So let me just get some air set up and we'll carry on from there. Hello! So let's just start with a few screws. Okay, are you ready? Phillips, top. Plastic. Okay. Junk. Let's get that rewind off of there. That means we need a 5/16. I got all my fancy tools out, and here I'm using the best tool of them all. I don't even know if I want a gas tank yet. Magnet. Gas tank. Oh, it's got gas in it. Well, that's too bad. Let's get the 3/8 on the gas tank button off. Clamp the line. Clamp. Take the 7/16 off of there, just so that we can undo the rope. Take the tension off of it anyway. Come on, baby. Garbage. Now, I got pliers that cut. I don't want that gas line, so and let's get a vessel to put fuel into. Let's see how bad the gas is. We're just having fun anyway. Not bad. So do I keep this gas tank or not? Unknown, eh? I'm going to just put the unknowns over here. Alright. Carburetor. 5/16 air filter. Oh. Why did it blow up? I'm going to put this into, I have a bag of oilies, and I'm going to just put that into a bag of oilies. Alright. This is another, I'm not sure. Carburetor cover filter housing. So this one is an automatic choke. That'll give you some good parts. Wonder. Okay, 3/8 for the carburetor. Undo the spring. Okay, that's the governor spring. Keeper. All right, 3/8. Carburetor comes off. Oh, I gotta get that fuel filter off of there. Or fuel line. The one I cut. So all of this stuff is useful, like these little fuel clamps. Garbage. I think I'll put that into the oil bag. Now I should be able to get that carburetor off there. Good. 1/4 inch. This goes on the choke lever. Good. There, that carburetor might be okay, we don't know. I'm not even going to look into it right now. I want to get this thing out of here. Spark plug. That'll be interesting to see how dirty that is, eh? It's actually not as bad as you think. Okay, so now we get the, this is what I'm going to do. Before I do anything else now, I'm going to remove that rewind housing with a drill. I'm just going to drill out the rivets. I don't need the whole shroud. I don't need this piece. But if you watch really carefully, we'll be able to get these rivets out of here. Oh. Okay, so that, instead of, like if you don't have a lot of room for storage like me, I don't have that much room, this is a good rewind. It's already got everything you need on it, the handle, the length, and all you need is a rivet gun and 4 rivets. When you're repairing a rewind on a Quantum, you just keep this. You don't have to keep the whole rewind, which isn't always going to work because this area right here around the carburetor is different on many of them. Like this one's been cut out for the automatic choke, right? Which we'll take pieces off once we remove the housing. Blah, blah, blah. So now we're just going to remove the dipstick dew hummer. Which I do not need. Garbage. Now, 3/8. 4 bolts to take off this shroud. That's on there. Yep. Okay, we got to take it up a notch. R for remove. And the interesting part about this, okay, on the front, these are the 2 bolts that hold. Drop my watch! On the front, these are the 2 bolts that hold the shroud down, and they're longer, eh? I'll show you in just a second. Well, I think somebody was in here because the factory never puts them on that tight. They have automatic torquing machines. So look at this, guys. These 2 were holding the back down, and they're the teeny weeny short ones. And these 2 were holding the front down, and they're the longer ones. It's just something for you to remember when you're putting it back together. Because if you're working on small engines, you're going to be working on one of these. Even Road King did one. All right. Okay, so that's metal scrap. To me it is. I'll be right back. And yes, Frank's outside right now. It's my truck. He needed some fresh air. He's been cooped up. So what are we after now? Let's get that. Oh, you know what? This is a really good time to look at an automatic choke quantum. Okay, excuse the wiggles. Okay, so this vane comes from the carburetor, and this is a temperature sensitive arm, and as it gets warm it goes forward, and as it cools off it goes back, right, activating the choke on the carburetor, which is no longer there, but there you go, and that activates the choke. And then the spring, one spring comes to here for the governor, and the other spring, this is the one that's actually, this is the prize of the whole operation right here. That's the choke spring. So let's take this arm off. That's a keeper. And that little spring is a keeper. Let's put the spring in there. Little. And now we're going to get that coil off of there. 2 bolts and a wire. I don't know if it's interesting to watch somebody take apart a lawnmower, but I think it's just as interesting as watching somebody put one together. Coil. I don't know if it's any good. Quarter-inch nut driver. There we go. Now I should be able to get that out of there. Oh, let's just not get silly. Let's get the big guns out. 1/2 inch. and a 3/8. 3/8. Good. Coil. Untested, right? Now I think the next thing I'm going to do is see what the head gasket looks like. Oh, that thing is driving me crazy. You know what? I'm going to move straight on to the 1/2-inch impact wrench that won't fall off every time I need it. Right here. Okay, head gasket. What? Snapped it off. That's a nice 1/2-inch head bolt. Hammer. Metal. Might come. Must be one left. Yes, there is. Okay. Let's have a look at the head gasket. Now remember, anytime you can find something original, in my frugal world, you try and salvage it. So, down here, sorry. There we go. Blade knife. I think that head gasket's okay, and a quantum head gasket can come in pretty handy. Oh, just a little tear. But it's on the outside corner. So I think it'll be all right. I'm going to keep it as a good one. I don't really care about the head that much. It's been torqued pretty heavily. Garbage or recycle. All right, what's next? Okay, let's just give this a little shot of air. Oh, sorry about that, you guys. Gee. It's sheared. I'll just get a little wire brush and I'll show you what a sheared keyway looks like. Not surprised, eh? This mower has been so abused. Okay. Come with me. Doesn't look that serious, right? But when you see on that is supposed to line up directly with that. So they hit something hard and broke the keyway, right? Just only by about 1/8 of an inch. But that's why it quit running. And actually the blade adapter that holds the blade on is also sheared off. Excuse me. So now, I'm not even going to worry about that because the keyway is no good. But I do think that the intake manifold is going to be salvageable, so we'll just take that off with a 1/4 inch nut driver. Okay, these plastic ones are actually okay. The mixed gases from the carburetor come in and across the top of the motor and down into the intake. That's a good little thing. That could save your rear end someday. Now let's get this muffler off of here. Because I want that temperature change activation for the choke. Bimetal strip probably. Okay, 7/16. I don't really need another muffler. Isn't that nasty? Good. Okay. FYI. Muffler gasket. This is, oh, here, this is first. There we go. That heats up and moves the choke on and off, on and off. I think I'm going to chuck the muffler though. No reason to keep it. Now this is kind of weird. Nothing against farmers, but this was holding the throttle open. That'll be a handy little do-hover, eh? Alright, let's get the oil out of this bad boy. Right there. You gotta be kidding me. I don't believe it. Oh, okay. So the guy that had this must have been a strong sucker. There we are. And of course, I'm probably not ready with a pail or anything. Okay, Dave Ackerman, you told me never to do this anymore, but it's not going to be very long. I just need something to catch the oil, if there's any left in it. Right there. So now, except for the blade adapter, that's it. Well, not so much oil I got out of it. One more little piece. And I'm going to push this out to the back 40 and pull the wheels off. Where am I? Here we go. This is the little stuff. I know it doesn't look like much, but right here. This is the stop for the brake handle. That kind of stuff is gold. Okay. I think when I get it out there, I'm going to take these handlebars off, and that's it. Oh, let me show you the blade adapter. It might come off. I doubt it. Flashlight. Okay. Blade adapter. Right there, do you see it? It's got the bolt in it. Well, both of the little studs that hold the blades still have been snapped off. And this bolt will be handy. So I don't even want the blade adapter. It's no good to me. And that's it. So there's my pan full of parts. Good stuff. Right? Carburetors, coils, choke activations, a few gaskets, the rewind, and the gas tank, air filter assembly, and this is garbage. This is just my indoor metal recycler here. So let's just get rid of this thing. Whoop. Thanks for watching, guys. I'm going to salvage the tires, but I'm not going to take the tires off until I roll it out there. And then I'll take this and pop the tires off. Thanks, guys.